Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome, glad to have you. If you enjoy my videos and my content, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell. So this is probably going to be uploaded Saturday afternoon. And it's going to be WIP Wednesday and FO Friday all in one video. This has been one of those weeks where I've just been nonstop running around to doctors and apartments and stuff like that. So it's literally been come home, eat dinner, go to sleep. Because I'm so exhausted. That's the type of week it's been. And I had no time last weekend to pre-record videos. It was just a really hectic week and weekend and all that, so but so just to give you a heads up, for the next probably 2 or 3 WIP Wednesday videos, you're probably going to be seeing some of the same WIPs that I've been showing you and I'm going to show you today, just because I'm trying to finish the WIPs before I start anymore. Especially since, we're working on packing and getting rid of stuff that we don't want or don't need and stuff like that. So that when we do find a place, we're not running around trying to pack everything the last minute and go crazy. So anyway, let's get to it. Okay, so I showed this to you guys, I think it was like 1 or 2 WIP Wednesday videos ago. I'm obviously still not done with it. But it is Lion Brand Mandala in the color Wizard. And it's going to be a wrap. And this is the, thank goodness for little notes, Soft Petal Button Wrap by Fiberflux. It's episode 441, and I'm using a 6mm hook. Thank goodness for those little note things, because if I didn't have those, I would have no idea what I'm doing. Literally no idea what I'm doing. So this one is, I'm gonna have to get another ball of Wizard in Mandala Wizard, for that. It's not gonna be long enough. I'm probably gonna have to get another ball of yarn for this. This is Lion Brand Ice Cream yarn. It's the 3-weight. This is the color Strawberry, and this is the Virus Shawl by Fiber Spider. His tutorial is the one that I'm using. So there's that. And I believe I'm using a 5mm hook for this. So it's I'm starting to figure out maybe I should go up to a 5.5 when I'm using 3-weight yarns to make it have a better drape. I don't know. So, but there's that. And I haven't worked on this at all. I started it and then I put it down because I've been trying to finish my other projects. But this is the Mini Ripple, oh god, just dropping it, baby blanket that I'm working on. It's in the color, it's Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in the color Sea Coral. Let's see if this does it any better. Oh, there you go, now you can see it. But yeah, it's a really nice ombre. I like it. And I actually only had half a ball because I made myself a drawstring bag to hold my like over-the-counter medicines, like headache relief and stuff like that. I put them in a drawstring bag that I made myself out of that. I'm not even going to show you guys the little fishes blanket. I mean, if you want to see it, I'll show it to you. Okay, I'll show it to you. I have not worked on this at all. I need to, because I really only have maybe 2 more cakes to go. And then it'll be... Where am I here? Wait a minute. Ah! Okay. See, this is why I pay to put stitch markers and everything. Oh, do I have one? Near me? Because I don't want to lose where I'm at. Yeah, I got one. So, yeah, I really just need to finish this. I only have 2 more cakes to go. However far those 2 cakes get me, is how far they get me. And then I will order more when I can. But, so this is, the lighting in here stinks. I just blinded myself a little bit. Oh, God. It's like I need it dark for some yarn, and then I need the light on for some, I gotta get my lighting right. So this is the Little Fishes stitch from Jada and Stitches. The 2018 Victorian Stitches stitch sampler blanket that she did. I'm just doing the Little Fishes. This is the January, for the month of January. She did Little Fishes. It's the very first one. And I'm doing it in Lion Brand Ferris Wheel in the color Full Moon. And I thought that was appropriate because January is still snowy. It snows. And I just thought blue was appropriate for January. So I'm going to try my best to match up the months with you know, the colors of the Lion Brand Ferris Wheel. Because, yeah. So there's that. And I am going to work on that. I need to start getting my whips pumped. I got to pump those out to turn them into FOs. Do I have any more whips? Oh, yes. Okay. So I know I said I wasn't going to start any more whips, but in my defense, I did finish a whole blanket that was a whip. So I decided to start another blanket because I have to have at least one blanket going. And I found this pattern. It's by Hooked by Robin. Hooked by Robin. It's oh, I forget what it's called. It's like the ridged something or other. If you look on her channel, it's under her blanket tutorial. She doesn't have a whole lot of blankets, I don't think. But yeah, it's really pretty. And I started making it, and of course, my husband was like, "Ooh, that's nice." I was like, "Okay, well, it's yours." So I'm doing it in gray and black. Bam. And so I ended up counting how many rows one cake of the gray got me. So I'm going to end up doing that many rows in black, and then I'll go back to gray and do that many rows in gray. So I think it's really pretty. I might have to make myself a blanket out of that stitch. And it works up super fast. Like, I did this much in 2 days. It took me 2 days to do this much, and it's pretty big. It's starting to look a little wonky because it keeps growing and growing. So it's starting to do that, like, wavy looking thing that it does. But, yeah, I like it. I'm probably going to have to get some yarn to do one for myself. Okay, now these are the finished objects, and this is finally done. This is finally done. It is the corner to corner blanket that I'm making for a family member of mine. Now, I learned a very valuable lesson with this. If you think that you have enough yarn, buy 1 or 2 extra more than you think is enough, because you never know. And I'll show you what I mean. But this is the blanket. It's Lord, this making the color blow out. Oh, there you go. Okay. I don't have to turn it off. I just got to turn it away. Yeah. So, it's Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo in the color Wildflower. Guys, I need to start buying like more than I think I need, because this is what happened. I ran out like this much short of how much I needed. I literally, like, what is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 22 rows. 22 rows on the decrease. I ran out. And so I had to improvise. So I just grabbed a color that I found in, like, that matched a color in here, and I just went for it. So this thing is huge. This thing is humongous. Wait a minute. Oh my god. It is really, really big. Okay, so I'm 5'3", and I'm going to say it's like 48 by 60, because the last time I measured it, it was 48 this across. And I'm going to, I believe, yeah, 48 by 60 sounds right. It's big. It's really, really big. The ends are sewn in. Everything's nice. And everything, so I just have to wash it so it softens up a little bit, because as we all know, Red Heart Super Saver can be a little bit stiff. Now, what's funny about the color, this color, is the first two balls I used were soft. They were fine. They were not rough. The third ball that I used was like sandpaper. And it was the same dye lot, same everything. And I was like, that's odd. But I normally don't, like, when I buy this yarn, like, it's normally not rough like that. I just found that very odd that I got one that felt like sandpaper. I was like, I don't like working with this. And if I wasn't in such a rush to get this done, because it's, you know, I need to get this sent out. If I wasn't in such a rush to get it done, I probably would have taken the rough ball of yarn and just put it to the side and bought another one. Now, this is the very first blanket I made for myself. It is in, this is Mandala Baby in the color Acre Woods. I did not color control this one. This one, I just went with it, and where the colors fell is where the colors fell. The only part that I did color control was I wanted the color to start at the same place. And I had 6 cakes that were all starting in a different place. So I'll show you the blanket. Now, it's not perfect, but it's for me. I'm not really that big on perfection. Plus, even if it wasn't for me, it's handmade. So anything handmade is gonna have flaws. We're human. We're not perfect. Nobody is. So, um, so this is what it looks like. It's the Granny Merge blanket by Blossom Crochet. And so you can see it starts with like this like sherbet orange, like pastel orange color. Now, I wanted all of them to start like that. The very first cake I used started like this. So I wanted all of them to start like that. So what happened was I didn't color control except for making it start in the same places where the first cake started. So it started with the orange, the light orange, then went to orange, then like went to pink, then purple, then a darker blue, a lighter blue, and then yellow. And then you can see I started at the orange. So that's yarn fibers in my mouth, sorry. That's what it looks like. Now this is folded in half. I made 2 of these squares and I sewed them together. Hold on, let me see if I can show you where I sewed them together. Oh, I'm holding it sideways. Look, see? Okay. So they are huge. This blanket is huge. This blanket covers half of a king-size bed and still drapes over the bed. On one side, of course, because it doesn't cover the whole king-size bed, but it covers half of it. So that's where I sewed the 2 squares together. So each square took, I don't remember if it took 2 cakes or 3. But each cake was like 590 yards. Sorry. It's a little dusty in here because I have the heat on because it's snowing out. So I used approximately 3,000 yards for this blanket of a 3-weight. And after I joined them together, I just put a border on the whole thing. The border is nothing but double crochet. Or is that half double? I can't tell. I think it's double down here, and then as I was running out of yarn, I was like, oh, I want one more row. So I went to half double for the purple and pink rows. Oh no, the blue, the purple, and the pink are all half double. So blue, purple, pink, and then all this down here is double. That might explain why my blanket's a little wonky looking. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. But I love it. When I first saw the Acre Woods, the Mandala Baby in Acre Woods, I was like, I want a blanket out of that. Because I love bright colors. I love bright colors. Now, don't get me wrong. I like neutrals a little bit. I like, but I love rainbow. Anything rainbow and anything pastel, especially. But I do like bright neon stuff too. So I was like, I'm making a blanket out of that. So I did. That's one WIP finished. That's one I haven't shown on my channel yet because I didn't know when I was going to be able to get it done. I just really needed to put the border on it and to sew the ends in. And I did that. And, that the only finished objects I got? Oh, no, okay, so, on my channel description, and also in my very first, video that I did, welcome to my channel, I told you guys that this was going to be about anything that I make, craft-wise. So, crochet, knitting, jewelry, coloring pages, whatever I do. So, I have a couple of coloring pages that I finished. This is one of them. Most of these are scripture based because I have been more focused on coloring positive things. So, yeah, I tried to do the stones like an actual stone path would look like. But there's that one. And then this one I thought was cute. Oops. Let's back it up. Okay, there we go. Little fox. And then this one. And, this one. So, that's it, you guys. That's all I have for this video. Like I said, I apologize for my life being so crazy right now. I thank you guys for hanging in there with me. And, you know, still watching my videos and liking, sharing, and commenting. It's really, really appreciated. My life is just a little hectic right now, but we will get through this and we will get over it, and I will be back to regular scheduled programming. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for your support. Thank you for everything. Liking, sharing, commenting, everything. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys in the next one. I can't with him. It's just being silly. I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Hopefully this week coming up we'll be back on regular schedule. Bye. Thank you.